Well, if you look at non-farm payrolls, we're seeing the pace is still relatively strong, but slower than the last couple of years. We had very good job growth in 2014, 2015, but now things are slowing down a bit. It's largely because the job market is getting tighter. We're getting a lot of reports from firms that they're having a harder time finding qualified workers. And in this kind of environment, you're normally going to see some wage pressures pick up. Average hourly earnings were up 0.4% in December, 2.9% year over year. There's a little bit of noise from month to month, but the underlying trend there, if you just look at the fourth quarter, was 2.7% higher than a year ago. So that's very welcome. If you account for inflation, however, we're finding that the benefit of low gasoline prices is fading. So real wage growth is actually slowing down, even though nominal wage growth is picking up. Now, the unemployment rate did tick up a bit to 4.7%. Most of that is just noise, a little bit of variation month to month. The underlying trend there is low. But if you look at the employment population ratio, we all know that a lot of people have moved to the sidelines during the downturn. They would come back into the labor force and take a job if one were available, but they're not officially counted as unemployed. A lot of that weakness in the employment population ratio is the demographics, the aging of the population, the baby boom generation going into retirement. But if you focus on the key age cohort, those aged 25 to 54, there you are seeing an improving trend both in participation and the employment population ratio. And typically, this is a late cycle development where these people are going to be moving into better jobs, and that paves the way for teenagers, young adults to come along and get the work experience that they would normally get. So we're not quite there in terms of where we want to be with the job market, but we're well on our way, and many Federal Reserve officials believe that we're pretty close to full employment right now.